Name is Christine and Hi guys, my name is Christine and today I'm joined with Siddharth Mishra. Hi Siddharth, it's lovely to have you here.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here.
So I've seen your Shark Tank interview and I think you've got a fantastic product. I mean, no carb drink. And where is it in the process right now? Is it up on the shelves? Is it around India?
We are currently operating in three cities in India, and we have already sold somewhere around 300,000 cans of the
Wow.
carb drink. And recently, we have launched a new product called Energy, which is again a sugar-free energy drink in 5 different flavors. And we have already crossed somewhere around 200,000 bottles sold in 2 cities. So we are aggressively planning to move across India and reach out to more number of people so that rest of Indians can enjoy that healthy product. And it's my it will be a great pleasure to see everyone drinking a healthier product than going on those regular hardcore sugar drinks, which
Hmm.
really affects the health of the people, especially the younger ones,
Absolutely.
in a very bad way.
Absolutely. And what inspired you to create Knocked? How did you come up with the idea?
Uh, I think what inspired me was the see. I have been into health and fitness from the day one of my corporate life. So basically, I was born and brought up in the healthcare segment in India. So
Hmm.
I was associated with a lot of health companies, and that actually motivated me to be healthy. But when I go around, when I went, and I've been traveling across India, across globe, it's been a long time I've been traveling like that. So the difference that I see, the lifestyle that outside people live vis-a-vis the lifestyle that Indians have. So there's a huge difference in the fooding habits. In even the packaged food in outside India is much more healthier compared to what we get in India in terms of packaged food. So after coming back to India, I saw that there's a huge gap that is there, and especially in the beverage segment. There's nothing healthy which is available. And today, the younger generation is mostly dependent on these kind of high sugar drinks to basically understand and enhance their performance, because that's how they are marketed. So, and even the younger generation is getting dependent more and more on these kinds of basically, I should say, performance enhancing products like
Yeah.
regular day-to-day use of product, especially energy drink. So, and it affects your health very badly. If you're consuming one drink per day, that will lead to your health downfall very fast that you won't even realize. It happened with me. So that is when I realized there is a huge gap. And if I could find a proper replacement for such products, then it will be really great for not only for business purpose, but it also help the upcoming generation that they have something to rely on in long term that is not going to affect their health, and can also enhance their performance. So I think
Absolutely.
that was the biggest inspiration. Looking at the youth, see, we work. So today we don't work for just living. Today we work to surpass the goals that have been set. So I think that's what inspired me. The youth of the country inspired me, and if I could add some value to it, it would be great. That's what the whole thought was.
Excellent. I mean, and you mentioned as well that you came from a health and nutrition background. Did your family offer any resistance to you starting this business, or did they help? How was the relationship with your family?
I think all in all, my family was very supportive. They knew what I wanted to do, and they always supported me because, see, at this age when I started this business, you really need to have that support system behind you. Otherwise, you cannot survive in this competitive environment which is there right now in India. So I think I would say my family was the backbone of the initial success that I've got till now. And I believe the all the credit credit goes to my parents, my family, everyone around me, every person. In fact, my office boy, the credit goes to him, the way he puts up the work. So I say it's not the success of mine that has been counted for, it's the success of ours that is getting counted right now.
Excellent. That's lovely. And with regards to marketing your business now, how are you doing that?
Uh, okay, the marketing happened in such a way that the first step was the Shark Tank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it just went on. We never thought that we're going to get selected because our product was very serious. But now a serious product being sold in a very comic way catches eyeballs. I think that's what happened in the Shark Tank. Though our product was very serious, and if you guys have seen the pitch, it was very comic, very much humor oriented, like the Babuji and all those things were very much humorous. So I think that caught up everyone's eye. And today I think we have 65 million views on our video, our Shark Tank video. So that was the first step, and I think that set the base. So now our complete focus is on trying to make people understand the benefits of the product, not in a serious way. Because see, functional, the moment you get into the functional category, it becomes very serious. Because then people start talking about the nutrition, people start talking about doctors and so on. But we didn't want it that. We wanted to tell people that, okay, nutrition can be taken and you don't have to be serious about it.
Mm-hmm.
It can be incorporated in your day-to-day life without changing or without getting serious about it. Though, oh, I have to eat healthy. Oh, I have to drink healthy. You don't have to do that if you have regular option. So let's say my objective is to be on every single retail shelf in India. And I think that's what is happening with I shouldn't take the brand's name, but then yes, a Pepsi, a Coke is a brand that is available on every shelf, every counter in India. So now if that is available and the person wants to drink something, right? What is available, he's going to buy that only. But
Yeah.
if my drink, like it's a healthier option being kept right next to those high sugar drinks, and person gets an option to choose from, he would definitely go and choose healthier option. This is a question that I want to put forth in front of everyone who is in this discussion, that what's going to happen, that are you going to choose a high sugar drink, or are you going to choose a healthy drink which is absolutely tasting just like a regular beverage but has no bad effect on your health? So I think the choice is they will be going for that healthier choice. So
Yeah.
that's what my end goal is, that I want to be available on all and every single retail counter in India. As of now, India, I hope very soon globe.
I hope so too. When I saw the drink, I said, "Oh, I wish it was here." So I'm really looking forward to coming here.
I'm glad very soon you will hear us in your cities also.
Fantastic. And you spoke of your experience in Shark Tank a bit, but how was that? How was that experience pitching your startup? How did you find it?
Honestly, we enjoyed every bit of it. See, we never thought that we never went there just to get the funding. We said that it's a platform. Let's see, let's explore. I wanted to explore myself, how confident I am in presenting my product at a national level. That was the only question that I asked before I filled the form. I filled the form, okay, we are going to get selected or not. I never knew about it. Though I had confidence that we had a very strong product, very unique and a niche product. And when I filled the form, after 2 months, I suddenly there was a mail that I still remember. I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning. My day starts at 3:30. So I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and immediately I saw a mail popped up from Shark Tank India. I was like surprised. Why have they sent a mail? And then suddenly I said that you have been selected for the first round, and we would like to have an initial presentation to look into your project. And our numbers were very strong from day. We have been doing really great, even though COVID, when we started post our start in the third month itself, COVID came across and it was very bad. But then still we survived that COVID phase also, being a startup. And from there, our number only grew. And that was our most strong point, which we presented in a humorous way. And I think from there, it was all it worked in our favor. Everything worked in our favor. So
Fantastic.
so honestly, the whole team was glad we got the opportunity, and we are still glad that India is liking it. I hope very soon Globe will like it.
Definitely. Definitely. And how does it make you feel now that you have your funding and people know your name? How does it make you feel?
I think it's always a good feeling that comes in, that okay, people know. So now when generally whenever I'm walking around, or let's say I'll give you a story. There's a store nearby, so generally we
Mhm.
go and have our snacks and all there only. So now when I go there, there are people standing. Oh, you are the same Shark Tank guy who presented this product. So they're drinking my product and they're talking about me. I like, really, it's a feeling from other world. So it's just a great feeling. But I hope I add a lot of value in coming future by adding more healthier products for this younger generation. So I'm just working on that.
So what are you seeing now for the next, say, 5 years? What is your vision?
In next 5 years, we are looking to the first target is to set the company to for an IPO,
Mhm.
and the second target is to launch more number of categories, open more number of healthier food and beverage categories. So very soon we'll be coming into the healthier food and snacks, just like how wafers, chips, and all. So we are trying to make it much more healthier. In fact, we're going to come into commodities like rice. So now we are making a rice which will be absolutely trans fat free. It will be absolutely gluten free, and it will have zero carbohydrate in it. It will be made of proteins. So we are working on that
Oh,
category.
interesting.
So yeah, we are working on a very futuristic products that's just going to add a lot of health value in terms of the daily lifestyle of an Indian, or for that matter, any individual. So yeah,
Excellent.
the 5 year goals are very much set, and we are the whole team is relentlessly working on that.
I'm really excited to become a customer for all this.
It will be an honor for us to have you as a customer.
And with regards to your first customer for your startup, how did you find your first customer?
Uh, Honestly, my dad was my first customer. I said, Dad,
What
I
were
bought
his comments?
I said, Dad, I bought a sample for you. He said, no, I don't want to have a sample. I don't want to have any free product from you. I want to buy it from you. So he gave me my business first money came from my dad,
Oh,
and
I love
that note is still with me in my wallet. And I think that was a great start. What he told me, see, I'm not gonna be your father here. I'm your customer. And when I tried your product, I felt that this is the best thing that has happened, because see, my dad is very far away from sugar and all, and he couldn't find a good replacement for a normal aerated drink which is
it.
sugarless or sugar free. So when he tried it and I told him about the benefits, he was really excited, and he gave me a feedback that the drink is good and it's going to really work well. I think that boosted up a huge confidence inside me. And from there, it was all uphill. We enjoyed that journey.
That's amazing. So was your dad's search for sugarless drinks a part of your inspiration as well?
Uh, I think that has been there. See, my dad follow a very healthy lifestyle.
Hmm.
He gets up at a certain time, he sleeps at a certain time, he eats in a very particular way. So I think all that came into me as a genetic uh,
Hmm.
feed. And when I see that healthy lifestyle being followed in the family, I also started following the same habit. And now it has got inculcated in me in such a way that even if I want to move away, I cannot. And from there, the inspiration keeps on coming. I have to be healthy. I have to keep people around me healthy. So I think now, earlier it was that I have to keep my family healthy. Now I have to keep my country healthy. So that way.
It's very ambitious, but I love it.
See, you have to have bigger ambitions to achieve. So you look at the star, then only you will achieve the moon.
Absolutely. And I think that's a great saying for our audience who are, you know, entrepreneurs as well. So I think that's a great saying for them to strive, for always to strive for bigger things, and having such ambition. I think you're the perfect example for that.
I'm still trying to be setting up my place there. But yeah, what I can say from my journey, what has happened is I saw a dream and I've just pushed myself to it. I dedicated my whole thought process, my time, my everything around it. And I think I read a book somewhere by Sajeev Nair named Tathastu. It says that the more you uh, dedicate your mind, your brain, your heart towards a goal, it's the whole universe that will start working to make sure that you reach that goal. So it's the energy that drives and energy that pulls that goal towards you or pushes you towards that goal. So I think that really works. So what I can only share as an experience is, if you have set up a goal, just keep pushing yourself, keep pushing yourself. Even if you don't want to, let's say if you don't want to get up, but then just push yourself, just remember that goal and push yourself for that one extra second. Okay, let's get up and go achieve that goal. I think that then the whole thing will start working in your favor automatically.
That's lovely. And what about your investment? So for what purpose did you use your Shark Tank investment?
Okay, this will come as a news to you. Yes, we got funding from Shark Tank. Shark Tank, it was a handshake deal that happened. And for the moment Shark Tank episode was aired, our sales skyrocketed. It was 700x. Our sales went 700x. It was not 1x, 2x. It's 700x. So from there, I think we never needed a fund. So we never took a funding. And till date, we are still working on how to raise the bigger amount. But then our operations are well managed and we are self-funded. And we are hoping that we can take it along. But yeah, to grow, I think we will be going for a larger chunk of money. But as of now, yeah, our operations are self-sufficient to push the whole team together and move forward.
That's amazing.
We got lucky.
Oh, you just say it like we got lucky. I don't think it's just luck, though. I think it takes talent and brains.
Yeah, a little bit of brain, I can say that.
So you've already given some advice to our audience here, but if you had to give one piece of advice for any aspiring entrepreneur, what would it be?
Never give up on your dream. Just keep pushing it. I think that's something that I've been following from day one. There are n number of people that will be around you. Out of that, 70% will say, what a stupidity are you doing? Few will say, okay, it's good, but you're you're aspiring too much. Few will come and say, okay, good, I'm there with you. Don't listen to any of those. Someone is there, not. Someone is saying against you, it's okay. Someone is with you, that's great. But then what you need to understand is you should be with your goal. If you have thought of your goal, then think that what all you can give up for that goal. Once you have thought of what you can give up for that goal, forget that. And then just chase your goal. Rest, everything will fall in place automatically. Be, what should I say? Be honest to the goal that you have set. Because if you're honest to that goal, you yourself will push to reach out to that goal. I've been doing that from day one. I think when I started this company, before that, my life was very much like a party going, 9 to 6 kind of a life. But then once I started, today my day starts with a 3:30 wake up call. And after that, from there, By 4:30 and 5, I'm in the gym, hitting the gym for 2 hours, coming back, getting ready, dropping my kid to the school, come back straight away from the school. I go to my office. From there till 8:30, I'm there in office. Come back. I spend an hour and a half with my family, the whole family. I eat. I review my work, the whole day work, and I go back to sleep. And this has not changed from last 5 years. This has been this like every day. There were a lot of ups and downs. Yes, sometimes I was scared whether it's going to work or not. Sometimes I was happy that it's working too well. And when it's working too well, then you have to be more cautious that, okay, there is something very right that's going on and you should hold on to it. Generally, what happens when everything is going so perfectly, you get uh, distracted so easily that, oh, everything is going fine. I can move. So that is when you have to be more cautious that, okay, something is going right. You have to catch that something immediately, and then keep working on that so that every time something goes right, you know where to catch hold of it and make sure that you double that effect in the next one. So I think these are the things that were the basic learning that I learned during last 3-4 years.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for that advice. And I'm sure our audience has some questions. So let's move on to some questions from the audience.
Anyone want to ask? Please unmute and ask.
Okay. Hello, Siddharth. So,
Hi.
I wanted to ask you. Yeah, hello. I wanted to ask you, as we all know that Vinita Singh invested in your drink business, but she also kept a condition that she asked you to change the packaging and the name. But till now, as we see, it has not been done. So whether you all have dropped the idea or your numbers have changed her decision.
See, when Vinita told me about changing the brand, we never thought that we will be changing the brand.
Okay.
But then that was some of the most refined entrepreneurs who has given the suggestion. So we always valued those suggestions, and we came back on the table, discussed about it, and now we're working on it. But yeah, NOCD's name will not be changed. Okay. And very soon we'll be coming up with a new brand, so we can definitely explore naming them in a better way. Like our new product, Energy. So Energy is a 20 rupee energy drink with a 300 ml volume. So it comes in 5 different flavors. So yeah, I think their advice works. So when someone with an experience comes and shares some thoughts with you, you should always take that into consideration. You should not avoid them, that you have to be like rigid on your thought process, because someone who's coming with such an experience can definitely add value. And if they're sharing something, then definitely you should listen to it. So that's what we did, that we heard her, we came back to the table, we evaluate those things. But by that time, everything was coming in line and everything was moving so fast that we thought that let's not disturb the flow right now. Maybe in coming future, we can re-look into the brand name. Okay. All right. So yes, listen to those thoughts, but work on your gut feel. Okay. So that's what I did.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Anyone else has any questions that they would like to ask?
Let me also ask one question, Siddharth.
Yeah,
so how do you manage people? Like, do you face problems managing people, employees, etc.? Let's say some of them are a bit lousy. How do you hire and fire them?
Okay, see, I'll be very honest. Till date, I've come across a lot of people, different kind of people, and see, you can't keep catching everyone doing one mistake, two mistake. You have to evaluate it in an overall picture, because see, it's like a deck of card on top of each other. So if you remove one card, the whole house falls. So you have to be very careful which card to be removed and when. Because when the house is getting built, if you're going to remove the base of the house, the whole house comes down. So first you need, so that's what happened, because see, there is no hire and fire in my company. If you so we hire very selectively. Okay, until date I have a very small team of 20 people who've been doing this business, this big business, and all of them are very close knit, and everyone knows their position. They know what work they need to add. In fact, they do other people work also if required. So I think being a leader, that is one thing that you need to look into, is that you need to develop that culture. If you're able to succeed in developing that culture within your organization, then for you, you don't have to look into whom to hire or whom to fire. Everything comes in an automated process. Like, there will be referral that will keep coming on, and if someone is not working, and see what happens if one person is not working and everyone around him is working, he himself will be feeling out of the line, and whether he will try to do two things. Whether, for the first thing he will try to is, he will start working so that he will come and get mingle with the group, he comes closer to the group. And if he's not able to do that, he himself will move him out of the system. That happens, and that has been happening in my company, that he doesn't feel, okay, boss, I'm a part of the company, so I should move out because I'm not able to do the work that has been expected from me. But then there are certain people who have developed themselves. They saw they are not able to do the work which has been expected from them. We talk to them, but now after that, once they realize that they are not adding value, then they make an effort, they develop themselves, they start adding value, and then they start feeling a part of the group. And I think that culture has helped me sustain till now. And I hope I am able to do that as the company grows. But yeah, there's no hire and fire policy here.
Sure, sure. Thank you. Anyone else?
Oh, yes, we have a question from Gaurav Garan. What changes make in your life from 9-to-5 job to entrepreneur life? So how has your life changed from a typical 9-to-5 job to now being an entrepreneur?
All my late night parties have gone into trash. so I think it's been ages I have gone out for a late night party. But yeah, I think that's what I've given up for getting this life. And I think I'm very happy and content with what I do right now and in a everyday life.
But what do you do to relax? I'm not suggesting going to parties necessarily relaxes you, but what I'm saying is you work so hard. What do you do to get down?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, for me, that 2 hours in the gym, I think that's not the workout time. That's my place of zen. That's place where I consolidate my thoughts. I see for some time gym was like, okay, I have to be healthy. That's why. But then later on, I realized all my stress level goes down when I hit the gym. All my thoughts come consolidated when I come out of the gym. So I think that you should pick up one habit if you're an entrepreneur, because time is something that you'll always have the constraint of when you get into this entrepreneurship life. But you should pick up one thing that eases that pressure out of your head, because from 9-to-5 pressure, you come into a 24 hours pressure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you should pick up one thing that be with the family, spending time with the family, be something like spending time in the gym, or let's say for a walk. Or in fact, if you to be a little on a comic side, okay, if it eases out that you are spending time with your girlfriend and it helps your brain get still, then do that. Do what you love to do just for the couple of hours, and I think the rest of the things are easily managed.
Excellent. Fantastic. Anyone else? Any other questions? Which life was better according to you, from Swanali?
it's like choosing your left hand or right hand. Both were great, yeah, actually. I enjoyed the best of both the worlds. So those late night parties were amazing, and my 9 to 5 working hours were great because I had a great team. I've worked with some of the great companies. But then this life is tad better because there's a lot of challenges. Every day you get to learn something new. There's someone very odd who's going to come and teach you a lesson that you will never thought of. Okay. So one fine day, my office boy comes and says, "Ki, sir, he showed me something and about the product. Sir, I think this is wrong. It should be like this." I think it was a big lesson for me because my office boy came and told me that. So that's what I was very surprised that learning will come from anywhere and everywhere. You have to be open to look at that. So yeah, both the life has its own perks. I think I enjoyed that life perks and now I'm enjoying this life perks.
Fantastic. Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
We've got Hassan Iqbal, who said one of the sharks had commented to change the brand name Noct. Did you change that or are you going to stick to it?
No, we have not changed the brand name and we are sticking to Noct because it's working well as of now. Maybe in coming future, we will think about it. So yes, their thoughts were taken into consideration. We have kept it on, parked it on the table. We are discussing on it. But currently we are launching new category of products. So we are focused there. Because Noct is completely sold out in the market.
Wow.
Does this stand for like no cold drink, no CD?
No,
yeah, okay.
oh, no,
NOCD, NOCD stands for no carbs drink. So first we thought that we'll keep the name no carbs drink, but then we wanted to abbreviate it because again, no carbs is a too long name for people. It's a mouthful for people to take it. But we wanted to tell them that see the benefit of the product by the brand name itself. That's why. Because it's a very technical product. When you see, so I'll give you a small brief about NOCD. NOCD has, it's not only that it has no carbs in the drink, but this drink has amino acids in it. Okay. 3 very vital amino acids. Along with that, it has got green coffee bean extract. It has got L-carnitine. It has got multivitamins. It has got biotin, folic acid. Now, each ingredients play a very vital role in your body. So folic acid actually nourishes your brain. So we are not giving you taurine, but we are giving you folic acid, which is generally recommended by doctors for a pregnant lady. When they go to the doctors, the first thing that they recommend for the child's brain growth is the folic acid. So, Christine, you might be knowing it very well that, okay, this happens. So, so apart from folic acid, then let's come to the L-carnitine. L-carnitine and green coffee bean are the extracts. These are natural extracts that actually help you lose your weight in a natural way. Okay. And then we have got biotin just to keep your skin and hair healthy. Since we are giving you green coffee bean, so green coffee bean is diuretic. So it actually absorbs a lot of water from your body and it dries out your skin. So when your skin and water goes out of your body, the dryness increases. So your hair gets brittle. So for that, we added biotin. So it makes your skin healthier. It keeps your hair nourished and nails nourished. So the quality becomes better. Okay, the shininess in the nails and hair comes and you can see that difference. And apart from that, obviously, branched chain amino, we are the first drink in India which has branched chain amino acids. These are the building blocks of your muscle. So protein, once gets into your body, gets broken down into amino acids. So we are giving you amino acid at the same cost like at which you buy those brands. I don't want to take the name of the brand, but yeah, it's, in fact, they are cheaper than those brands. And along with this, we are also giving you multivitamins and minerals. So the whole product comes in such a package that, okay, the whole can of 250 ml gives you only 5 calories in your body. The best part is the green coffee, the amount of green coffee bean and L-carnitine that goes in your body burns more calories than what you have intake, that 5 calories. So by the time you finish the whole drink, your body has already burned somewhere around 12 to 15 calories. So the consumption of 5 calories versus dilution of 15 calories, your body goes in a negative calorie state. So that is the starting point of losing the weight. So anyone who is fighting obesity or all, this drink can really help. And diabetic patients can have this drink because amino acid is something that will keep their muscles healthier, as well as there's no sugar in it. So all these things makes it very technical. So I think that's why we thought that the name should be so that the people can understand the basic benefit of this drink. And yeah, we are looking into it, whether we are going to change the name or not. But yeah, future, we would love to supply these kind of healthier products.
Fantastic.
So yeah, there are a few questions like, are you selling in Pune? No, we are not selling in Pune. We are operational in Mumbai. And we are operational in Bangalore now. Very soon, you will be finding us in Pune, probably from next month.
You're not selling it like on Amazon or Flipkart, like that kind of?
We are available on all the major channels, but as I was telling you, we are completely sold out.
Okay.
And sold out.
And did Vinita help you in marketing? We have a question from Swarnali again.
Yeah, we had a discussion with Vinita. Vinita gave us a mind that, okay, there were certain things that she wanted to do so we are following that advice, but since we never took funding from the sharks, so Vinita never came on board. So there was no long-term association. But yeah, in terms of the initial advice that we got during the Shark Tank episode shooting, I think we are following that advice, and it's really working.
Fantastic, brilliant. Any last questions before? Oh, here we go. Are you still red ingredient of any purchase items with this? Only you started an OCD, or is there any other reason?
Okay. This I never read ingredients of packaged food because I try to avoid them mostly. Especially in India, I avoid eating packaged food. But yeah, the basic inspiration, I was a very heavy drinker of Red Bull. I used to consume 8 to 9 cans a day. There was a time I used to consume 8 to 10 cups of coffee. So that was my level of caffeine intake. And suddenly, and as I was telling you, I used to party hard. Really, I used to party hard. So I think both the consumption of energy drink and those party drinks and all that led to a level where trying to understand, Red Bull actually peaks up your blood pressure, peaks up your body. What should I say? It gives your blood pressure a rise. It gives you a high of caffeine. And then certainly there is alcohol, which actually works in bringing down everything. The blood pressure slows, the thought process slows, everything. So there are two opposite effects which is working inside your body at the same time. So it gives your body a shock. And sometimes these are very devastating shocks. So that happened with me. And I went to the doctor. He said, if you're doing this, you're killing yourself. And I don't want to be associated with you if you continue this. So I asked him what was the reason. Then he explained me this process of consumption of energy drink and alcohol together actually gives your body a shock. And then suddenly there is one particular day where your body is not able to handle the shock and it goes away. So that is when I decided that, okay, I'm not going to consume any Red Bull. And then I started looking for option of replacement of Red Bull. And it never worked. I never found a proper replacement of Red Bull, which is a healthier option. Because Red Bull comes with a zero sugar option, but then it has got a particular sweetener, which is a potassium A sulfate. So that is much more harmful than sugar. So then when I realized that there is no particular option, that is when I realized there is a huge gap in the market. And that is when I thought since I have been working in a nutritional industry from quite some time, I thought, why not use it to develop? And few of the my connects in the product scientist world actually helped me put this requirement, and we were able to develop this patented product.
Wow, amazing. And it is, it honestly is. I mean, because I've had, I've had Red Bull a few times before, and yeah, I know exactly what you mean about the sugars, even with the zero sugar that there is in it. The type of sweetener is not good. A lot of our
It's very
unsweetened
bad for your health. It's
are
very
bad. Exactly. So it's lovely that you've created something that is so healthy, with literally no bad stuff in it. I'm really amazed by it all. And what about, we've got a Pratik Bose. He said, what challenges did you face while starting your business, and how did you overcome them?
Well, the first and the biggest challenge that we faced was the funds to start with. I think family and friends really helped. So if you are getting into this entrepreneurship journey, you should always think of one thing, that, okay, if you have enough money, then yes, it's easy to start, but generally that's not the case. So that is when your friends and family comes in play. If you have got a backing of a good big investor, that's also great. But then generally it doesn't happen. So we go around to friends and family. But when you're going to this group of people, you should be having one thought at the back of your mind. That is, these are not my family members or friends who are helping me. These are my investors who are helping me. So what they are looking for is the returns. Yes, there is an obligation of the family. That's why they are giving you the money. But then you should not take that money that, okay, they are my family, that's why they are giving me money. And I should return it whenever I want. No, your thought should be, they are my investors. If I can build trust with this group of people, it will be very easy for me to build trust with other investors. Okay, because herein you are not in obligation to pay back because, okay, they are family member. Like, let's say if you have taken money from your dad, you're not obligated to return it to them, and they will not ask for it. But then if you have set your mind, okay, no, my dad who has given me money has not given me the money because he's my dad, but he has given me money thinking that my business is going to work, and he's invested that money. And if I give a return to him, then it's easy for me to ask that money back, because once you have started giving returns, the pool of investors gets bigger because the initial investors have that trust on you. So that is one particular challenge that you face, and that is one thought process that can help you keep your mind in a right place. That will start paving the way for you for the future. Because see, this is the group of people who will start talking to the future investors who are coming on board. And if they are confident, then other people are definitely confident. Because if this group of people is not confident on the product which you are presented, how do you think that you're going to ensure that other investors who's coming on board will be confident enough? Because they're going to talk to the current investors. So this happens. So this happened with me. So it's just a suggestion that whoever is coming into this journey can take or leave it.
Brilliant. I think it's a very good suggestion. And thank you very much. We're coming towards the end now. So I'd like to thank you very much, Sid. Thank you very much for joining us. And thank you for the audience as well. I hope you've all had a really enjoyable evening. And I wish you all the best, and you probably have to go to sleep now to wake up at 3 o'clock. So I'll wish you a good night as well.
That's okay. That's okay. It's a pleasure sharing my thoughts and experience with the fellow community members.
Thank you very much, guys, and a good night to you all.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Have a great day. Bye.